Already a smooth start with the back of my head there. Hello, how are you? I pressed the wrong button. What do you think of the new countdown? You like that? And also new intro, which includes a free horn for everyone. I just need to press the right buttons and then we'll be fine. I've also adjusted the lighting a little bit. I don't know if I'm too dark or I don't know. I think I'm about right. How are we all? Yeah, it sounds like you can hear me, so that's perfect. Thank you, Mario. Good to see you. Let's do some hellos. Let me just get this technology sorted out. So tonight we're going to be doing a little bit of keyword research. I've got a new site that I'm going to be doing soon. I think I've already told you the niche. It's the pressure washer one. Phil said I should probably do it secret and just share the earnings, but hey, it's already out there. So we're going to do a bit of research. The thing with the pressure washers, as far as I can see, is it's pretty competitive. So we're going to have to find some ideas and areas that we can write about that don't have too much competition. So that could be interesting, or it could be a complete failure. We'll see. But anyway, hello to Helen, who was first in, I think. Were you first in, Helen? Let's just scroll back to the top of the chat. I think so. What else we got? We've got multiplayer games. Hello to you. Hello, Mark. Hello, Best Skateboards Club. Good to see you again. Phil is here. Phil is my server man, of course. Mario, hello to you. And who else have we got? Ivan and the Mastermind. Hello. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Dad Gamer. What else? Hello, Barris. Sorry to hear you're having trouble with Elementor. You're going to just go all in with Gutenberg. That might be a good idea. What theme are you using? I need to find a good theme. I'm going to jump in with Gutenberg as well, I think. It seems to be what people are asking for. Hello to Bram, a regular. Good to see you. E-commerce Gold. Good evening. Tosh, hello. And who else we got? Philip. Good to see you. Alexander, hello. Hello to you in NYC. I hope you're well. Hello, David. I did start a little bit early, but that's just to get the hellos out the way and just so that the notifications go out so people get here for about 8:30. Plus, Helen is always telling me off for being late. Hello, Leslie. Good to see you. I'll put your comment up like that. I do, Helen. Helene. Helen? I never know with an E on the end. That's a little Pac-Man ghost up there, yeah. I'm okay as long as the camera doesn't start focusing on his eyes because it thinks it's a face. As you would. Hello, MMK. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Bradbury, there's a few regulars in tonight. Thambia, good to see you. Terribly British, hello. Wabbysticks, good to see you. J5, hello. Quotes to Spark, hello to you. Enviaz, aka Glenn's here, good to see you. Hello, Mark, hello. Phil, there's a lot of Phils. I'm talking about Phil J, hello, good to see you. Killer Webs Web Design and Plan Right Knowledge, and of course Sue is here as well. Sue, as you'll notice, has got a fantastic green name and a little egg which will hatch soon. I think it will anyway, I hope it does. Into a mighty WP Eagle. If you would like to also join Sue and a few others as a WP Eagler, join the official membership club, you'll see a little button below this video that says join. You'll find details in there. Would love to have you on board. Is it illegal to add an affiliate Amazon new product using a saved image? No, it's not illegal. None of that's illegal. Whether you'll upset Amazon or not is a different matter. Providing you don't add an affiliate link to that image, you should be fine though. Hey, Osman, good to see you. Hello, Anthony, good to see you. Well, you want a bit of eagle? Where's the eagle? He's up there. The favourite colour of the Pac-Man is this purpley colour that we got right now. What do you think about a topic large bird cages? That sounds very specific. I'd imagine that bird cages would probably be okay too. What is that all about the egg stuff, says J5. So I recently launched memberships on the YouTube channel. I'm still ironing out what I want to offer, but at the very basic level, which is $4.99, you get the egg, which is going to hatch over a period of time. You get your name a different colour. You get some emotes, which I'm not sure. Are the emotes working? Let's try one. I can't remember. No, that's not them. Let me see if I can find the emotes. We've got some cool emotes. I don't know. Maybe I can't use them because I'm not signed up as a member. Let's have a look. What we got? Oh, let me see. There must be in here somewhere. Hello, Marketing Ghost. Good to see you. Osman says, is Wix good for making websites? Do you know of any better platform to make one? Yes, I do. I know that WordPress is a better platform to build a site on. You can choose whichever hosting company you like. Okay, where's these emotes? We need some emotes tonight. I'm sure we do. Maybe we don't, but I do want to show you them. Emoji. They're actually called emojis, aren't they? So let's see if I can make an emote appear. Here we go. The problem with Wix is that you're kind of stuck with them. You have to pay for any extra features, and yeah, you don't have a lot of choice, a lot of flexibility. Oh, Sue, you've found the emojis. You got in there before. I can't even do them. There we go. I did the in one. Thank you, Sue, for that, for sharing the fantastic emojis. Yeah, that one's my favourite. That's amazing. Anyway, but before we jump into doing some research, I'm going to give you an update on how some of the sites are doing. So let's get on the computer with a transition. Okay. Philip, can you make a living off affiliate websites? Well, I've been making a living off affiliate marketing for quite a while, so yes. Hi, how do you get traffic in a competitive niche? My interest is fitness. Picked up a few sub-niches. It's going to be those sub-niches that help you out. It's finding those long-tail searches where there's not a lot of information, where you can fill those gaps and get some traffic, get some listing, get some ranking. Link building blogs. Building a website and we like building a website in someone else's backyard. Ownership is a very important thing when building a business. That exactly. I couldn't have put it better myself. Hey, Lisa. That smile is uplifting. Varun, how do you create an article on maybe one word answer topics like can I shave on my eyebrow? You just create a very short article. You could maybe expand it a little bit. I am Brummy Rabbit Man. I am. I just mentioned that you can join. The basic membership is $4.99. Then I have a platinum membership, which is more than that, quite a bit more than that, which I'm guessing is not quite right because no one's taken it yet. But my idea is to have a private group of elite or platinum members where we either do a regular private live stream or a Zoom call or something like that. But I don't think I've quite got the offering right yet. But the basic membership, which I'd really appreciate you joining, it really does support the channel. It's just $4.99. You get access to the emojis and that kind of stuff. And I think I'll probably start doing some private live streams for that group of people as well. How do I see how busy a long tail keyword is? Do you pay for Ahrefs such like? Well, I'm going to be doing it just with Google in a few minutes. How a cooking niche? Good, but it depends obviously how deep you're going. If you're talking about a particular style of curry or some other sort of food, then it could do quite well. Cooking in general would probably be too competitive. Also, got to think, how am I going to monetize? Anyway, you should, J5. Do you not have the link? I think you'll also find a link below this the stream to the membership. Pressure washers are fun indeed. Anyway, let me start with best roof box. So, if you watched the last update, you will know that traffic is down because, well, for a number of reasons, I think. Because it's seasonal, for sure, and yeah, that's probably the main reason. But I still think there's work that I can do on the site to bring it back round. At the end of the day, the more content you've got, the more traffic you'll get. So I've decided I'm going to add some more content. But I don't want to add loads more long articles. I want to do it a little bit different. The reason why is because I want to get the articles up quickly. Now, if I just pull up this an incognito tab, just so we can do a few searches. I'm connected to a VPN, by the way, which I'd highly recommend. It's from Proton VPN. It's free and it allows you to connect very easily to other locations around the world. So I should appear that I'm in America right now. Let's have a look. Test. Look, I'm in Ohio from my internet address, so that's perfect. So, for example, this car here, the Acura RDX, which I've never heard of. I guess it's big in America. If you do a search for Acura RDX roof boxes, or roof box, whatever, if you spell it right, there's obviously the Acura. Am I saying that right? Acura? The Acura site there. Then there's this e-tailer site, which is, I think it's a shop, sort of roof box shop. But you'll see that that's got ranking number 3. And it's literally just got this. Basically a list of boxes. That's it. Got a few little questions. But nothing too amazing. Acura. Thank you, Link Building Blogs. Love the phonetic spelling there. Well, if anyone wants to join the membership, they will definitely get some hornage tonight. There's the horn menu, which, of course, many of you know, and we'll come to it when we get a super chat or a member. But anyway, so I thought, well, I can compete with this e-tailer, and I want to get some articles up quickly, so that'd be perfect. I'm just going to do some simple articles. I'm going to use AAWP, which is, of course, the fantastic plugin that uses the Amazon API that I use to create my tables and all that kind of stuff. So I put together this. I did a quick little blurb, did the little thumbnail, well, Pinterest pin, I should say. Yeah, got the table with AAWP, and then I literally am just using AAWP to pull in the products. Now, of course, I could rewrite this stuff, which might be a good idea possibly, but we'll see. This is just pulling straight in from the Amazon API. And that's it. Now, I don't know if that's going to rank. I only put this up a couple of days ago. If we do a little search, I don't know if we're going to see it. I don't think we are. But so it's only been up a couple of days. But I'm interested. I'm going to do this for quite a few cars. Mr. Box is there, but no sign of me. I would buy a .in domain for India for sure. But we'll see. So, interestingly though, I also wrote, I don't even remember in the update I mentioned white roof boxes. See, the alt tag is not great on that image actually. You can have a link, J5, bear with me. Where can we get a link from? I have to look at my own stream, possibly cause the universe to collapse. If you come to the stream here, there's the button there. I don't know if it's on mobile.
All you need to launch a culinary empire.
Shush. Oh, it's not in there. Maybe it's in... no wonder you can't find it. It'll be on here. Did you watch the video with Karen, by the way? Karen's been doing lots of writing on Wheel Along, so she's really good. Here's the link here, look. Hello, David. Good to see you. Yeah, the join button is not on mobile, so you will have to do it on a computer, I'm afraid. So yeah, anyway, saying about the white roof box. So this is an article that I literally wrote in half an hour. Just said, you know, blah, blah, blah. You've got a white car, you need a white roof box. AAWP table, a little bit of blurb about each box, which is literally just written by taking the bullet points from Amazon and kind of expanding them a bit. Not a very long article, maybe 500 words. And I think this one is actually ranking. I don't know how many people search for best white roof box, but hey, if they do, and literally put that article up last week, or was it this week? No, it's definitely the end of last week. Got the snippet. It's not actually a particularly good snippet. It's kind of taken my AWP stuff, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah. I don't know, where are we doing for white roof box? Let's have a look. We're down here. Down here, that's alright. WP illegal, that's not a suitable comment, thank you. Dan, good to see you. Another WP Eagler in the house. I need maybe a special sound for when members enter. We'll go with Eagle for now. Eagle is pleased to see you. Yeah, I saw your post, Tosh, about that in the members group, which is on Facebook, by the way. You'll find a link to that. Do you think, Philip, where on earth are you in the world where it's 3:43 in the morning? Praveen, good to see you. So yeah, that's my plan. If I can get those shorter articles ranking, then that will save me a lot of time. Because, bear me a sec, I'm just going to quickly bring up another sheet. I want to quickly show you. Use them emojis, Sue. Use those emojis. They're looking good. If we look here, there we go. So I went and I got a list of all of the cars that are available in the United States of America. All of these. There's a lot of cars that you can buy over there. And basically, I want an article for each one of them, or at least a bit of content. I don't know if you remember when I originally came up with the idea for Best Roof Box, this was the plan. It was to do an article for each make and model of car. The green ones are the articles I've already got, and the white ones I don't. And the red ones are not suitable because they're like sporty cars and you wouldn't get a roof box on them anyway. So as you can see, there's a lot of work to do on Best Roof Box. But I think if I can do this, I can really push the traffic back up, even though due to seasonality it's in decline. Dan, how is your HostGator? Have you moved away from them now? Is it sorted? Hey, Blows. Get joining. Looking forward to welcoming you. How much do I pay Karen? It's around £25 an article. I tend to buy a bulk. Like, I don't know, 15,000 words, something like that. I don't know exactly. And she decides how many words are required for each sort of article. But if you read some of the articles on Wheel Along, they're really good. I haven't actually checked the earnings on Wheel Along. Let's have a quick look. I'll show you the earnings for Best Roof Box in a sec. Perfect, Dan. Hey, Leo. Oh, sorry. Hey, Leo. Started a general site. I want to know if I'm in the right way to be more focused. Generally, you want to be more focused. I'm not sure what you mean by general, but it's harder to come up with ideas for content and just to have a nice focused link building campaign from relevant sites if you're very general. Hang on, I'm just logging in to get this. These earnings. See, I don't think there is any Wheel Along earnings. It's still early days, isn't it? Any updates on selling the website? Well, as I just said, I want to add a load more content. I want to see if I can turn it around and get it going even more. So I may not sell now till next year, but we'll see. I don't know. I feel like it's not quite finished yet. Having thought about it. Yeah, it's about that. It's 250 for 10. You're right. Okay, where are you? Wheel along. No more orders, I'm afraid. It's on 272. Interesting, Dan. Yeah, I did investigate. If you saw my update video, I have looked into the analytics. It's just and you look at Google Trends, it's just a downturn in searches mainly. But I say, if I add more content, if I can rank for the rest of those cars, then I should be able to kind of fight against that downturn. The backpack niche could be good, but how much money is in a backpack? Unless it's full of money, then there's quite a lot. But in terms of how much do they sell for? By the way, have you got liquid? I've not done it yet, Jim. Hang on. Let's do it. Wheel along. That's not the right thing, is it? It's in here. Wheel along. It's sort of doing that. Yesterday it was busy. That's because of Karen's video, and everyone's going to read the content about to find out how good Karen is. I guess let's have a look at the acquisition. Hey, Merchants UK Homebrew, good to see you. Stroller niche seems to be good. I think there could be quite a lot of competition, but yeah, it could be good. I've just said that, haven't I, TMJ? I said I don't think I'm going to sell it right now. I'm going to do some more work, but who knows? I change my mind all the time. Organic search is 280% up, so that's good. Yeah. You following? Are you watching Adrian's Schema one? Are you? I'm not really publishing anymore, but now I'm going to crank it up. I'm going to try and get about 10 up a month, but they're going to be those shorter articles. When I was publishing articles, well, it was still around 10 a month, to be fair. J5 thinks I should keep it anyway. How did I find that keyword for white roof box? Okay, I was on Amazon, as you are. I was looking for roof boxes just to see what was in stock, because a lot of them are out of stock. And I was scrolling around, looking around. Can't remember exactly where I clicked. But anyway, yeah, I came across a white roof box, and I thought, white roof box, interesting. I didn't even know there was such a thing. And in fact, you can get red roof boxes. So I just thought, well, that'd make a good quick article. I'll just do white roof boxes. And that's it. Refrigerator filter, a good niche. So how do you determine competition? Well, let's do competition now. I mean, I've already got the niche, which is pressure washers. The site is going to be bestpressurewasher.com. I've got the domain name. And I've already got my spreadsheet here. I've already started getting a few ideas. But I want to fill this out a little bit more. And by the way, I've got a site to review as well, which we'll get to shortly. From Trevor. Trevor, are you in yet? Since I didn't finish a conclusion on white roof box. Really? What? Did I forget something? Yes, I do, yes. Generally, I take 1 or 2 sample articles before I commit to any large orders on that. You're right, Koo. It does make sense. In summary, your choice is a little limited when it comes to white roof boxes. However, both the Go Plus and Inno boxes are both great choices. It really depends on how much space you require and your... Yeah, there's a word missing there, isn't there? We'll fix that right now. Thanks, Q. I don't know, Jim. What did Income School announce they were going to do? No, I'll generally take a sample of at least 1,000 words. I want to get a good indication of whether it's going to be full of filler or fluff. Although I heard a great... yeah, exactly, Sue. A great technique. I can't remember who I was talking to. Was it Doug? Might have been Doug who said it. Someone did that. Actually, just order like 500 word, 600 word articles. That way, then your writers, they can't put any fluff, any filler in it. If you need to fill it out, you can add that filler yourself. But do we really need filler? And I think people want information quickly. So, you know, I think we get stressed about how long articles need to be. But actually, if you've just got quality content, quality information that answers the searcher's query, it doesn't need to be thousands and thousands of words. A WP Eagler recommended her to me. All right, let's fix this. Josh the man's here. If you've got any technical questions, Josh will sort you out. It wasn't... Did the Income School not go for pressure washers? That was the thing that they might have done. Of course, Copyscape or Grammarly's got a plagiarism detector. Or just copy and paste chunks of it into Google, see what you find. Budget. Perfect. Space. And that should be you require. See, I'm not good at writing. How much traffic is Wheel on getting? We just had a quick look at that. It's... Oh, that's the earnings. It's getting this. This is organic search, but that's looking more healthy. But you know, it's still very, very early days. I'm not expecting anything to happen for another few months. In terms of number of articles, let's have a quick look. We'll go back to the pressure washers in a second. I'm darting all over the place. Not true, Philip. No, there doesn't seem to be the correlation. That was what we originally thought, but no, this is being slow. It was a little bit slow, wasn't it? It is still a bit slow. What's going on? Probably that VPN I'm connected to. The best roof box is not good on mobile view, is it not? Well, what's happened? Make this a little bit wider. I do want to save. Did I not save? How many articles we got? Let's have a look. Do you find a magic number of articles for SEO to start working? Just the more the better. The more the better, because each article is basically a keyword or a handful of keywords that you can rank for and get traffic for. We're up to 32 articles so far. Some of you saw the beer one on the Facebook group. We've got the 2 wheels. We've got the toy wheelbarrows. I mean, any kind of wheelbarrow is a wheelbarrow. The motorized, the light wheelbarrows, the lawn wheelbarrows, the large wheelbarrows, the landscaping wheelbarrows, the compost wheelbarrows. It's amazing how many wheelbarrows there is. As well as these ones for hills. Look at this on the side of a cliff. How to store it. I couldn't find a good image on storing it, so that's the best I could find. I'm thinking about it, but I'd never see. Well, I never got my head around why you just do ads when you can always insert affiliate links. 6 months TMJ at least. What is your opinion on allowing viewers to post from the front end of your WordPress website using a user submitted post plugin? Depends what sort of thing you want. You're going to have a lot of spam to deal with. That's all I know. Right, let's have a quick look at that contact page. And then we're going to do some pressure washer article keyword research. Not that I'm particularly bothered with the contact page, to be fair. Aha. Yeah, I see. What is happening here? What is this going on here? It's like this has got like a load of padding or something going on? No. It's within here is what? Stretch? Ah, that's better. Does it still look alright in here? That'd be alright. That's fine. I don't plan on running Facebook ads, nope. How do you set up for selling Amazon.com.co.uk and other locations? I've set up for .com only at the moment, but I see other affiliates showing in different locations. You just got to go and sign up with each of those different Amazons. Then you can use something like Amazon One Link, which you set up in your Amazon.com site to link them all together. The images are from iStock, mostly, which I will put a link to, an affiliate link to, in the chat right now. I pay a monthly membership and I get an amount of photos. Thank you, Glenn. No new members just yet, but it's still early. Well, not that early. We've still got some time to run. Right, let's get this out of here. Let's get it out of here. Let's look for some pressure washers stuff. What's your site? Is your site margins by any chance using one of my templates? Phil, did you see my email? Phil, are you there still? Regarding the template from Freeblog and whether it might be possibly not SEO'd proper. Did you see that? I don't know if Phil's even there. Oh, he is here. Okay, that's all right, March. It's not my fault then that you're not getting indexed. I'll send you it again, Phil, if you haven't got it. Hey, Justin, good to see you. Why is I thought I fixed my email, Phil. This is still a nightmare. I shouldn't have gone with SendGrid. I'm gonna have to go to Google. I've just sent it right now. Let me know if you got it. Okay, which tutorial did you use, Marchants? Oh, there you go. John's got an answer for you. Right, so we need some articles for pressure washers. So what I'm going to do is I'm connected to my VPN because I want to appear to be in America because the site is going to be targeting America. Let's just start with a search for pressure washer. You can, Mario, of course. Okay. Now, there's some great questions here that we can start with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop these into another tab because I want to see what kind of sites are coming up. So is it safe to wash a car with a pressure washer? Okay, so we've got this. This looks like a big site, consumerreports.org. And look, the text that is highlighted there, Google, because Google adds that yellow, doesn't it? You know that. You notice that with this kind of weird thing that adds to the end of the URL. Is about a roof. Now I'm sure I just searched for, is it safe to wash a car? So this article is okay. Is pressure washing cars good or bad? It sort of answers, but I'm thinking that if I create an article that's a little bit more specific, answering that, or indeed do a big car washing article with that question in it. I mean, have we got the word safe in here? Oh yeah, we have. There's safe a few times, which is probably why this article is doing okay. I'm going to go with that. I think you know, there is a little competition. This top article, I mean, it kind of mentions it, but it's not about it. J5, I missed it? Sorry, J5. Woohoo! Let's have a horn. Welcome, Eagler. Get using those emojis immediately. I think the emojis are like Alex lol and Ian and Alex. I think you just have to put little colons either side like that. So you do that. I think it's that. Oh, Sue, can you pressure wash a roof box? I could. There's a link. There's a link there, isn't there, between the two sites? Hi, John. Good to see you. So yeah, we'll go with that. Let's have a look at what other questions we got. Oh, did I copy that to my list? I didn't. Let's put it in here. I'm just going to start filling out this spreadsheet. Why can't I see that? Is it white? This all needs to be black. Oh, I can't even highlight it. Okay, thanks, Phil. It went the long way around. Have a look at that and let me know what you think. Pacific 49, use a pressure washer. Have you not taken the paint off your car yet? It's probably fine. Okay, perfect. What is this? Let's go back. So what other questions have we got? What is a good PSI? I'm sure I've got that already. Yeah, I got that one. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just going to be taking these questions and then we're going to go a little bit deeper in a minute. What is a good cheap pressure washer? See, this one's got an article. Oh, we need to check this site. Look, pressurewasher.com. Ah, look at this. This is an affiliate site. It's got affiliate written all over it, hasn't it? So this is the competition. I quite like the domain name. They've kind of dropped the E. MMK! Any horn? Okay, well, let's go have a little bit of this more subtle horn. In fact, more horn. Well, that's not really a horn. Is that a horn? Thank you, MMK. I really appreciate it. More beer. This looks quite nice. This is the competition. There's gas-powered pressure washers. I mean, it's nice, but it's nothing special, is it? It's nothing special. How do you test? Oh, they've been approached by Wirecutter. Nice. Okay, they don't take any free pressure washers. Okay. I mean, they're being honest, aren't they? I mean, they're saying that they basically just have a spreadsheet and they go through Amazon and they look at the reviews, which is all we do. So that's the competition. I like it. I like that we can probably beat them and get loads of ideas for content. I mean, what is this? Navigation. Dirt killer pressure washers. Best foam cannon. The best headphones to hear your music podcast when mowing the lawn, pressure washing. They're getting a little bit kind of off piece there. No, I don't think Income School did the pressure washer niche in the end. Did we decide that? I don't think they did. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the standard best approach. Because, you know, I love the best approach. Best pressure... Oh, pressure cooker. That could be a niche, couldn't it? That's in home and garden as well. Let's go for A. Best pressure washer accessories. Tippy says, if you went to write an article about is it safe to pressure wash a car, would you do any more keyword research around the topic? What if you found a larger parent keyword? What would you go for? Well, I mean, the larger parent keyword would be something like guide to pressure washing or something like that, or pressure washer user guide or pressure washer guide. And then within that, you could break it down with subheadings like, is it safe to pressure wash a car? Is it safe to pressure washer this and that? Or maybe the top keyword is things you can and can't pressure wash. But probably I would just write a single article on that one question. That's a good one, Philip. Here we are. Look, this guy, he's killing it. But you see, best pressure washer accessories, again, the first article that comes up is pressure washer attachments. So if I take this and make an article, I'm going to be more relevant than him. Yeah? Let's just take a look at what he's got here. He's just talking about attachments, which I guess Google thinks is the same as accessories, well, near enough. Let's go back to A and see what else we've got. I'm going to go for that. Best pressure washer attachment for garden hose. Amazon coming up. It's taking that little bit of description text down there, so we can easily do that one. 10 best garden. So that's the power. That's not answering the question. So this is an attachment that turns your hose into a pressure washer. That's not. This is relevant. This could be, but these aren't. What's pressure washer? It's a thing that makes water squirt out really fast and you can clean stuff. So we're going for that. We're definitely taking that. Now you'll notice that I'm not doing much competition research or competition analysis. If I think something's too competitive, I just won't add it. I'm literally just going to go for stuff that I think I can possibly rank for. So that, for example, is one because there's nothing that is matching that apart from Amazon. And I know that Google would rather serve an informational article than Amazon. I think they would anyway. Let's go back to A again. I mean, I guess they call it attachments. That's why that guy's gone for attachment. But accessories is also a search. So you could do these concrete ones and driveway. I mean, what do we got here? Again, there's nothing answering the question. There's this one, which looks like another big affiliate site. Let's have a look. This looks like something that Income School would do, doesn't it? Look at that. That is beautiful. It's all right, this site, isn't it? It's all right. It's very similar to what I'm probably going to create, but look at that one. Ooh. Don't need Uber Suggest, do you, J5? Pressure washer seats. What have you been up to, Glenn? I would recommend pressure washing your seats. But again, I'm going to go for this because there is nothing coming up which answers this question, best pressure washer attachment for concrete. And you know that this is a term that, you know, if you deliver some good information on that, show them some good products, they are ready to buy. When you're searching with this many words, you're ready. Maybe such product people don't buy online, rather prefer to go to a hardware store and get it. No. There is going to be some people that do that, but there's going to be a lot of people that, especially with the COVID and everything, that don't want to go to a hardware store. Yeah, I bet, Phil. Do you not worry about search volume? No, not at all. If it's coming up in Google Suggest, then it's got search volume. It's got enough for me. Let's go back to... We did A, did we? Best pressure washer attachment. That's going to be this guy. Oh, no. He's not even doing well for that one. What about attachments? Yeah, he's killing it there. Still be tempted to go for that, but no, I'll leave it for now. Let's have a look at B. So I'm just going to go for the alphabet. Base pressure washer, then I'm adding another letter. I like that, Phil. The best portable pressure washers. Best pressure washer brand. What do we got here? New York Times. That's coming up because it's got, you know, a lot of authority, of course. But again, these are not answering the question. As you can see, I'm looking for what the best pressure washer brand is. Is it Karcher? Is it some other pressure washer brand? These guys are telling me what's the best pressure washer. Just answer my question. If they're not answering my question, it means I can answer the question. And that means there's a potential for me to rank or even outrank them. What else we got? Going back to B, best pressure washer broom. Okay, so look, this one, they're pretty much on it. They're talking about pressure washer brooms. Pressure washer broom. Doesn't mean I can't go for it, but it's probably a little bit more competitive. I'm not sure, Justin. I'm sure someone in the chat who's a regular will know that. I'll just find a few. I'm not going to go all the way through the alphabet. You'll be here, or we'll be here all night. So we did broom, and what about brush? Look at this. See? It's pretty much an exact match. So I'd say not worth me going for right away. I mean, I would come back to these. Once I've written articles on all these, then I might come back. Or in theory, I probably should have another... a column where I put stuff that's more competitive. Yeah, I need to do that. That's an ever-evolving spreadsheet. Best pressure washer bleach mixture. They're pretty much answering that. Might be worth doing anyway, just as an information article. Best pressure washer cleaner for siding. For concrete. Car, I bet that's done. Car, yeah. Let's keep going. Pressure washer deck cleaner. Been done. See, this one, I mean, this niche is a little bit more competitive than some of the other ones that I've done. So, for example, with wheelbarrow and the wheel alongside, pretty much every single suggestion that was coming up, there was nothing. There was nothing that matched Whereas here there is quite a few articles that do match very accurately to the search queries, so it's going to be more competitive. So I'd start with those lower hanging fruit, the ones that where there isn't much competition, and then maybe start doing these. So look at E. Pro tip from Glenn: if you want to find expensive and great products in your niche, then search for something like search something and then add the word industrial. Great tip. How many have I got on the go at the moment? I mean, my main ones are Best Read Books and Wheel Along, but of course there's all the old ones that are just sitting in the background, like Zombie Merc, Beer Shirts. I have given a few away. How is Bow Wow Tech, by the way, Helen? I would apply straight away, Zolk. Can I call you Zolk? Just apply straight away. That way you can get your affiliate links and start adding them quickly. Obviously lots of fours coming up with the F. Best pressure washer gauge. Pressure washer gun. Doesn't talk about guns. That one does. There's a lot of competition. I think pressure washers could be tricky. I kind of, once I bought that domain name, I kind of then started digging a little bit deeper, and I kind of instantly regretted choosing it because I like niches where there isn't much competition, whereas this one there is. So it's going to need a different approach, and it's going to need a few more links being built, I'd imagine. But we'll see. Best pressure washer house cleaner. First one that comes up is detergents and soaps. I mean, I don't know what a pressure washer house cleaner is. I mean, is it? Are they looking for detergents or soaps, or is it some sort of accessory? I don't know. That's worth investigating. Bow Wow Tech is coming on, says Helen. That's great. Up to 1,000 visitors. Amazon conversion rate is high. Well, we'll have to catch up for a catch up on that. Would you change niche with too much comp? I feel like I'm a little bit committed with the domain name and everything, but yes. If after 6 months and I'd done a load of articles for it and it wasn't doing much, I would. But I may even come to the conclusion after doing all this research that it's too competitive. But I found a few areas. Look, we've got a few areas that we can think about. Philip, why do you not use keyword research tools, e.g. Hrefs, Keyword Finder, SEMrush? Well, there's a few reasons why. I mean, I've got Ahrefs. Let's have a look at Ahrefs. Bear with me a sec. Which is one of the most expensive, isn't it? Here we go. So, I mean, Ahrefs cost a fortune, so that's one reason why you don't want to use it, whereas Google is free. Just gonna, and that's not where I typed that in. I need to go here, don't I? Thank you, Phil. Pressure washer, US, here we go. Hard. Interesting. See, if I did wheelbarrow, UK, which is obviously what that's going for. What have we got? Easy. What about roof box? Yeah. So that's, I mean, that is quite useful actually. That little tool, in terms of if you just quickly want to check whether a niche is going to be tricky. Let's go back to pressure washer. You need backlinks from about 84 websites to rank in the top 10. So what is it? What is this actually telling me? Let's get some keyword ideas. That here is it. Where we go. Hello, Dan. I hope you're keeping safe. The fires over there look horrendous. So what is this? Keyword difficulty. See, a lot of these keywords are a bit short for me in terms of writing an article. I like the longer question type keywords. But you know, I guess you could use this. But in a nutshell, why I don't like keyword tools. First off, they cost loads of money, like this one does. Secondly, the data. I mean, in terms of these volume numbers here, how on earth does it know there's 165,000 searches? I don't know if it's pulling it out of Google AdWords or whatever, but generally the data is not that accurate. So there you go. And I don't generally care about the volume because I'm just going to go for long tail stuff. And if it's coming up in Google search list, then it probably is okay. Backpack. Is backpack one or two words? Guess it's one word. Hard. It's even harder than a pressure washer. So yeah, I don't always trust the data, and I think they're a lot of money, and I think you can get everything you need from Google, and at least you know that if it's coming up on Google, that is real data because it's Google. Yeah, okay, wow. I can't, but it looks quite scary, all the fires. World of Aviation, that's a great question. Does running a successful affiliate site really easy and fun job? I think it's almost close, if not less, to a full-time one. I think it gives you a lot more time, and you can do whatever you want. Let me just check Stroller for Mastermind. Pretty hard. So you can work whenever you want, and if you start outsourcing some of your writing, then that can free up a lot of time. You can do what you want when you want. You're not working for anyone. You haven't got a boss. Speaking of boss, here's Adrian. We're talking about just checking keyword research, competition, that kind of stuff. Filters, keyword difficulty 1 to 10. Okay. Should we go back to pressure washer on that? Okay. Here we go. Minimum 1, max 10. See, the problem with these, I mean, their keywords are interesting enough, but as I say, for articles and for ideas for content, I mean, like Lowe's pressure washer. What I'm tempted to do, I'm going to want to do something like best Lowe's pressure washer, aren't I? I'd imagine. Lowe's is coming up, but they're coming up everywhere. So in theory, yeah, I could write an article, but I would never kind of take this keyword as it is. It's just too dry to write an article about, isn't it? And I like the kind of how-to sort of keywords, like, you know, what's the best pressure washer to clean your drive, or some of these ideas that we got, you know, for aluminium sidings and stuff. I don't know. I guess Ahrefs useful. If I was going to spend money, I'd probably go for something like Answer the Public as a tool, because that does throw out lots of nice questions that you can use to create articles. Pressure wash. What was I calling it, Mark? I noticed you called, so a stroller over here is called a pushchair. But if we're looking at stroller keyword ideas, what else do they call it? Yeah, well, exactly. Oh, well, I didn't see you there. Thank you, Varun. I include, okay. I like that I'm getting a little lesson here on Ahrefs. Best top stroller for Disney. Wow. I think, yeah, no, see, again, even though it showed it as a competitive niche, I think when you dig in like this, you can find some stuff to write about. Is it? Who's been calling them strollers over here? These Americanisms that are creeping in. Anyway, it's time for a site review. That concludes our research. So yeah, Ahrefs, you can see it is fun. I mean, you can get stuff out, but I think you can still find it all on Google. Bear in mind, with Best Roof Box, I've not really used this tool at all. I've just been using Google. Why are these grey? Is it because there's not enough volume? Was that what I should put a tilde here, Phil? Or where is the tilde? Where is that on the Mac? Well, I can't do it because I don't know where it is. You have to copy and paste it. Who's Tilda Swinton? Is that not how you spell it? It says, where is it? Oh, it's next to the Z. I guess I know. Do I want to put it here? I don't know. Has that done anything? Adrian's loving Ahrefs. Koo says, why do I choose to target America? It's a bigger audience. Amazon appears to have a higher conversion rate in America. I've got the .com domain name. Wheel Along, which is going to be a UK site, so I'm kind of mixing it up, doing a bit of both. At the end, okay. Hey, Mike's here. Good to see you. Ah, I see. Right, well, let's do the site review. Review. I've only got one, so the site is this one. If you'd like me to look at your site, I've still got time. You can pop it in the chat. So this was sent in by Trevor. Now, last week I had I'm going to say rant. I didn't think it was a rant, but I guess it was a little bit. Where I mentioned that someone had sent me a site review that was in a niche. Well, it was in roof boxes niche, and I said that. Ugh, people copying in niches, and all that stuff. They sent me another email and called me a few names, saying that I shouldn't have blasted them live on stream. But, you know, and I'm not going to say anything now, that this is obviously a site where someone's followed my tutorial for the WooZone site, and in that tutorial I created a site around dogs. In fact, even using a very similar font. Now, I guess it's not an issue. If you're going to take my niche or borrow my niche, be inspired by my niche selection, that's fine. If you're going to do it in a different region, which is fine, because this looks like it's in Australia. However, I mean, there's a couple of reasons why I wouldn't copy a niche off YouTube. In fact, I've done it before, and it didn't work out well. The problem is, if you copy someone's idea off YouTube or off the internet, A, they've already got the head start on you. B, there's going to be a whole load of other people that watch the video and also probably copy the niche. So you're going to have a whole load of competition, people start at the same time as you, all that kind of stuff. They called me a jerk or something like that. Maybe it was something a little bit more colourful. Bearing in mind his Roofbox site was Spanish and not English, so I didn't need to rant about that. End of the day, I put my sites up, and it's inevitable people will borrow the niche, because finding a good niche is quite tricky sometimes. Now, they didn't clone my site, J5. They sent me a site to review that was a Roofbox site, but it was a Spanish Roofbox site. But yeah, it didn't go down well, and I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have said that they were wrong to copy my niche, because if you want to copy my niche, that's up to you. Let's have a look at this. So this is a WooZone site. It's running Kingdom, I guess. Looks like it. So my Kingdom, I think, as a theme needs to probably go, because I originally chose it back in the day because it was a WooZone theme. It's supposed to work really well with WooZone. But as a theme, it's just not very good. It's not very easy to work with. It just has issues. No, thank you much. I mean, my issue with my problem that I have is that I take every comment and everything far too personally, which is a bit silly, really, because as we're rapidly approaching 50,000 subscribers, which I'm very grateful for all of you guys for helping me with that. In fact, let's have a round of applause for that, because I wouldn't be here without you guys. I get quite a lot of comments, and some of them are a little bit negative. And I say I do take them all very personally. So WooZone also wasted money, says World of Aviation. Yeah, quite possibly. I think maybe in 2020, nearly 2021, WooZone is maybe a little bit past its best. Saying that, let's have a look at how much Swim Signs has done. So yeah, WooZone is probably a bit of a waste of money, a bit of a waste of time. There is a one sale there. So yeah, WooZone does not work as well as it could. At the end of the day, we know that you need to create good content. You need to create content that's long tail and all that kind of stuff in order to get traffic and sales. And WooZone has a huge overhead to your site. It slows your site down. You need API keys, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Dan says, did you say you don't like Divi? I missed why I use Divi. Should I not? I haven't got anything against Divi, and I know a lot of people that really like it, but I find it difficult to use. I find it quite slow, and I prefer Elementor. Or in fact, maybe you don't need a page builder at all. You should just use Gutenberg. Dog sites. I mean, the problem is that pet supplies are not very expensive, so 1% is unlikely to add up to much for that much volume. Exactly. Well, so yeah, the niche as well. I mean, dog stuff. The niche idea to overcome that, well, with Bow Wow Tech, which is currently owned by Helen, who sounds like is doing a fantastic job with it, is yeah, the reason we went for Bow Wow Tech, I lost my thread there, is that we were trying to get some more expensive products, the dog treadmills and all the stuff that, for dogs that's more than just a ball or a bag of dog food. Thank you, Adrian. It's when you get loads more subscribers, I'm sure you'll find it as well. Although I can't see why anyone would want to leave a negative comment on your stuff. Barris is getting rid of Elementor. He's going for Gutenberg. So yeah, I mean, so there's a few issues with this site that we've discovered. First off, Kingdom, get rid of it. Second, WooZone, probably not going to work that well. Thirdly, dogs is very competitive and products are quite low value. Is there no dog treadmills? Phil's fixes Divi slow problem with WP. Is it WP Rocket or So Rocket? Is that different? Is this something better than WooZone? Yeah, not having WooZone. If you want to use a plugin, use something like AAWP, which is what I've been using on here. So then you can create articles. Pet cams, yeah, that was another one on Bauertech. You can create articles like this, and then you can use AAWP to create these tables, or you can use AAWP to pull in products like this. I think the days of just creating a WooZone site, pulling down a load of products from Amazon and leaving it and then earning some money, they're gone. I mean, it did used to work like that, but I just think nowadays the changes to Google, it's not feasible. Yeah, WP Rocket. So yeah, to summarize, the niche is probably not great. The WooZone, not a good idea anymore, and Kingdom, yeah. So look at the products. GPS collars, exactly. There is loads of tech around dogs, so that's why I thought Bauertech is quite good, because it's a very specific niche. And look at this, WooZone's doing all this weird stuff. I mean, the thing is, you're not really adding any value with WooZone, and you know, as I've always said, an affiliate is there to create some value, is to help people make a purchase, and by doing a WooZone site, you're not really doing that. So you put the Amazon price on that post. Here, that's pulled down via the API, so that's fine. It updates every day. I know that generally you shouldn't include Amazon prices. Let's have a look at the doggy blog, because that could be the salvaging or the redeeming feature. But again, the blog in Kingdom doesn't look very good, does it? Look at that tick. Which is why a better theme with a more content-focused design would be better. See, I think I did a video a while back on how to fix these images, make them look better. Maybe you want to check that. How did your top dog get almost 2,500? What do you mean by top dog? I have WooZone, but want to eventually sell my own stock affiliate site at the moment to try and build up sharing. Okay, fair enough. I did say AAWP. I'll put a link to it, obviously an affiliate link in the chat right now. You can go check it out. You do need API key, of course. Appreciate it if you use any of my links. It does help me out. So yeah, the other issue with this content before we finish with this site is, well, like this, ticks love dogs. You really need to create content around people's searches, like some of the stuff that we're looking at for the pressure washers. So, you know, this kind of stuff. People are searching for, are electric pressure washers any good? People are not going to Google and typing in ticks love dogs. So, you know, if I was over at Google, dog tick, these kind of things. What should I do if my dog has ticks? Answer these kind of questions. Although it looks like ticks and everything is well catered for by lots of big sites over here. Yeah. This site you are reviewing now. Yes, Alexander, what's up? Let's just finish off this last review. So what's the next one? I mean, that's okay, but I mean, again, I'll try and go for a search around that. I mean, these kind of things, they might work on social media because that sounds quite interesting, dog versus snake. You know, I'd probably watch a video on that or whatever, but from a search point of view, no. Don't hug your dog. That's possibly okay, but again, Mike, thank you for the super chat. Let's have some hornage. That wasn't the horn I was expecting. That's better. Bye for now, Shannon. Good luck with your egg delivery. Is a home exercise equipment? Yes, well, but I mean, that could be tricky because I'm no expert in home exercise equipment and it's kind of health related and all that kind of stuff. This is quite good. This is actually answering a question when you should cut your dog's nails. Anyway, that's the end of that site review. Thanks, Trevor, for sending it. I hope I haven't completely blown it out of the water. I think there's potential, but I think you need to probably stop worrying about Woozone. Can you please make a fresh video about themes and plugins? Like, what are the options in terms of choosing a free theme and important plugins which you must have? Sure can. Let me make a note of that right now. $2,500 links. How this your top dog site is getting 2,500 backlinks? Is it? Let's have a look. We've got Ahrefs open, haven't we? Let's take a look. Let's do it. Hey, what's wrong with my wheelbarrow? Oh dear, why is it average World of Aviation? Do expand. Backlinks are going down. Let's see where the links come from. So we've got some directories. A lot of directories. I mean, it's easy to get links from directories, isn't it? You could just use a directory service to do that. There's a number of SEO services that will do that for you. Do I need to sort this by domain ranking or whatever rating? They're all just crappy directories. Don't think that's going to add a lot of value. Anyway, I'm going to have to wrap up because I've got a phone call with a fellow YouTuber in a few minutes. We're going to be doing a collaboration, hopefully soon. So yeah, I better get ready for that. Fair enough. There's not info one needs to purchase a wheelbarrow. It's too simple of a product. Possibly, but there is a lot of searches around specific things. If you look at all the articles on the site, they're all based around real Google searches. So people do want to know what's the best wheelbarrow for logs and for horse poop. But yeah, you might be right. Cool, I could do that, yeah. What kind of stuff would you like me to do? Thank you, everyone, for joining me this evening. We'll do a transition back that way in a second. I just want to quickly check something. Not very important at all, really, the logo and stuff. So J5, thank you very much for becoming a member. Have you tried your emojis yet? You need to try those straight away. By the way, I get a special notification when you leave a comment on any of my videos, members, so that's another benefit. What am I going to do for 50k subs? I guess we'll have to have some sort of drinking party session. Transition. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I did. maybe I should explore Ahrefs a little bit more. It kind of did show some interesting stuff right there, didn't it, in terms of competition. But I say generally, I don't think you need to spend that kind of money on tools. You're fine with Google. And I've got some ideas there for pressure washer. Again, maybe in hindsight, pressure washers is a little competitive for me. If you look at my previous two niches, according to Ahrefs, they have very low competition. So there you go. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for joining me. It has been really good fun. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the memberships. Really do appreciate it. I'm going to try and get a video up for you towards the end of this week. Probably another FAQ video. So if you've got any burning questions, leave a comment below any of my videos and I should see them and I might feature you in the next video. You're trying to get the... I think you need a colon at both sides of the emoji, J5. Philip, I don't know. I've never used really KW Finder. Yeah, it's a good challenge. Exactly, Musmar, but I don't always need a easy niche. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe I could share how much time I spend on my work and what I do with the rest of the day. The rest of the day often involves cooking dinner for the kids, playing with the kids, taking the kids to school, picking the kids up from school, and all that kind of stuff. There's an emote menu. Generate press. Yeah, everyone keeps talking about generate press. I will have to definitely do a video on that. But thank you, and thank you, Mark. It's time for the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Review site. Well, what's your issues with woo? We were talking about that just a minute ago. See, as soon as a question comes in the countdown, I kind of have to stop the countdown. I tell you what, let me put my email address up. If you do have a question or issues with something, then email me and I'll do my best to try and reply to you on email, okay? Because, yeah, I need to go because I need to get on a call. I don't want to be late. I'm always late, but I don't want to be late. Yeah, I think Shuby Robot is just really busy and stuff. Got other things going on. I have a relationship website that's not ranking at all. What can I do? Create some more content, some long tail content. Although that could be a really competitive, tricky niche. 5, 4. By the way, merch available on the site, wpeagle.com. 4, 3, 2, 1. My email address is there in the chat. You'll also find links to the Facebook group and all that kind of stuff. Discord. I think below this. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's all below the stream. Bye bye. It doesn't focus. Does it focus? There's the hand. Is it going to focus on it? Lovely focusing. Bye bye. Maybe we could end with a hand transition. Should we try that?